Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good Thursday evening to you all. We are back for another Land That I Love. And my gosh, Cathy, you have got your quilt up on the wall. She is caught up with us, you guys, as far as what we can tell. So we're going to let it go with that. So hi to everybody. If you guys have not checked out Cathy's channel, her channel link is in the description box below this video. We are working on Land That I Love. It is a quilt out of the Celebrate With Quilts book by Lissa Alexander and Susan Ake. And we are working on the sampler blocks. Yay, there's the book. There's the book. We're working on the sampler blocks, working through getting them taken care of. Now, if you've thought about this book, you've considered it or anything like that, just go check it out. There's a lot of other cool quilts in this book. There's a lot of blocks in here. There's a lot of resources in this book other than just this quilt. So buying the book doesn't mean you're only going to make this one quilt. It means that you have options for a lot of different quilts. So I'm going to grab and say hi to everybody in the chat real quick. We've got Lori and Linda and Teresa and Dawn and Jess and Andrea and Rita. Guys, you are fantastic. Thank you so much. So, excellent. Welcome in, Chloe and William and Judy. They are now checking in. Thank you, guys. Oh, Andrea just said that she has finished all of her blocks and she's now beginning the assembly process. I'm going to be a little bit jealous. I'm allowed to be a little bit jealous. Yeah. Nothing wrong with it though. Yep. Linda was saying earlier, hope we had a good day. Hers was busy at work, but tomorrow is Friday. Congratulations on making it all the way to Friday. That is a goal. That is the goals. I am actually in snow whiteout conditions right now. So I can barely see the building across the parking lot from me. We are supposed to be getting a total of 1 foot of snow. And that's if predictions are right. They could be high, they could be low. The meteorologist kind of missed with the last one, but they've gotten it with this one so far. So yeah, it's still piling up and still coming down. So we're staying inside. Oh, that's not bad. Yay. That's good. You guys get a long break before next winter, right? Oh no. Oh gracious. Oh, you know what? Guys, you guys have not been able to hear Cathy, have you? I feel so bad. I feel so bad. Hang on, guys, I am so sorry. I just realized that her little thing is not moving where it should be. So we're going to fix that and we are going to get this moved over there and see.
Can you hear me now?
They should be able to hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's my fault, guys. It's my fault. Yeah, Judy, there is a reason. It's called Tammy. It's called Tammy.
But yeah, what I was saying, we've actually been having pretty warm days. We're in the upper 60s, but like tonight we'll go back down in the upper 30s, lower 40s. But I am planting my garden tomorrow because we have another storm coming through with possible tornadoes Saturday.
Oh, no.
I figure I'll take the risk. I'll take the risk. It's okay.
That they'll be just seeds in the ground. They won't be full-blown plants to be blown over.
Right. It'll just be seeds. And what I'll do is I'll put some cover over the top of it to kind of help it. it's raised beds, so those will those normally fare pretty good in
Yeah.
storms.
Yeah, they do. Andrea said that she has a bunch of other projects in line, and so she needed to get this one finished and gift it to her brother, who's a vet and not doing well. We totally get it. We totally get it. Rita said that you were doing the silent movie face me, and Judy thought she was losing her mind.
Oh goodness.
No, it's just me. It's my fault. Rita said she's okay. I'm not commenting on weather here. Ha 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 ha. But there's no snow. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
That is perfectly fine. We actually need the snow. We are well under our normal snowfall for the year. Um, and if we do not get enough snow, we are looking at a brutal wildfire and drought season this
Ooh.
summer. So we'd rather have the snow than have the wildfires. So it's a trade off. So I'm doing the jewel box block tonight on page
Oh,
48.
I am doing the baby bunting basket block. That's a mouthful on
That
page
is
12.
page 12. Okay. I want to go take a look. I've thought about doing that one a few times. And I
Yeah, I
skipped
just
over it. I don't
love
know
that.
why.
And the main thing it is, it's not even hard. It's mostly half square triangles. You're making a total, I think, of 5 half square triangles, and that's it.
Oh, that's
And
not
then
bad
you're
at
just
all.
pasting, yeah, then you're just pasting like rectangle pieces together.
Gotcha. Welcome in, Ollie. He says hi, Tammy and Kathy.
Hi, Ollie. Is
Um,
it Ali or is Alibaba?
yeah, it's
Furball.
Alibaba for a ball. Yep, we just call him
Oh,
Ollie. Like Ollie Ollie Oxenfree, kind of. Just that pronunciation. That's
yes.
what I'm doing, Ollie. I apologize if that I didn't mean to offend you if that is offensive. But that's my pronunciation guide. um, Rita says she's been there, done that with the snow in Colorado, Oregon, and Ontario, Canada, so she'll stick with nice warm weather of Arizona. I don't mind the snow. I don't mind the snow. We do need it though. We definitely need it. Yeah,
We don't mind the rain as long as it doesn't come with tornadoes, but we get them too.
well,
So,
I will say this: there is not a lot of rainfall here, so if we can get it as snow and be able to play in it and like look at how pretty it is and all
yeah.
that. Once it stops snowing, then I'm good with that. um,
Well,
Go ahead.
we have to well, let me just back up. I had to go check on my aunt today because my uncle passed away. I've mentioned it on my channel a couple of times. So if you didn't
Yeah.
know it, my uncle passed away just a little over a year ago, and he and my aunt had been married like almost 60 years or
Oh
longer. I
wow.
don't even remember how long they've been married.
Oh
But
goodness.
so he would always take care of, like if limbs fell down, he'd take care of all the leaves. And went over there today to check on her because she has some trees that has some limbs and just making sure they weren't in her way and all. And oh my goodness, y'all, there were so many tree limbs down in her yard. It was awful.
So yeah,
No.
so she needed the help then.
Yes, she did.
Ollie says that my pronunciation idea was fantastic or was good. And Andrea said that she had a cold front come through yesterday
Yeah,
and their high today was only 69. Oh my goodness. Yeah, our
yeah,
high
that's how ours
today.
was. Yeah, Andrea and I get the same weather most of the time because she's just right next door to us.
Okay.
She's in Texas.
That's right. That's right. Let's see. Ollie says the problem, Tammy, is the snow you get can just drift over to the Dakotas. Yes, it can. And we don't mind. We don't mind. I mean, some of it will. Some of it will. Welcome in, Wendy. She says hello from Canada. We have a winter storm
Hi,
here today.
Wendy.
Glad to see Cathy back. Hope she's feeling
Thank
better.
you, Wendy. I'm so happy to be back, guys. There's no words that will describe how happy I am.
We're so happy to have you back. I mean, I was sitting there last week and I finished my book and I'm going, wait a minute. Normally, I would have more to do. it
Well,
goes entirely too fast when there's no
it
conversation.
seems like for the past month, I've had some kind of ailment going on. And I've just never been one of those people to be ill. I've just not been one of those people. So this is kind of like frustrating for me to be sick at all.
Well,
And my husband and I were actually talking about it this morning when I was headed to work and he was headed home from work. Um, my Now I know this is kind of like a roundabout way, and y'all, I'm sorry, my brain pings like a cell phone tower.
we
Uh,
squirrel.
I mean, I like hit 111, but my daughter had to carry her dog to the vet yesterday because he had a spot come up on his back, and if you touch near it, he'll nip you.
Ooh, so he's not feeling happy about that spot.
No, he's not. And this is the one that's got the 1-year-old baby. So they always petting on the dogs, the babies are.
Mm-hmm.
And so she carried the dog to the vet, and the vet said there's something in the environment right now because he's not the first dog they've seen with this. It's a
Ooh.
bacterial infection on the
Oh, poor
skin.
thing.
And he said they don't normally see this until like November or December.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely something
So
different then.
he said there's some kind of environmental factor. And my husband was like, do you think maybe that's what's wrong with you? Because you've been, because I've been so sick for like
Yeah,
4 weeks. And I'm like, it wouldn't surprise me.
it's crazy. Welcome in, Sydney. Glad you're here.
Hey, Sydney.
Let's see. Andrea says that Tuesday they had straight line winds come through and their power was off more than it was on. That's why she could not get her stuff posted for show and tell, nor. Oh, you are fine, Andrea. I completely understand. You still have one more show and tell to go. Oh, thank you, Indy. She says she hit the thumbs up. Thank you. Yeah,
Yes,
y'all.
Andrew. We had the same thing come through here too. It blew my satellite off of my roof.
Oh
Like
gosh, that's
took it off.
crazy.
And it's one of those heavy Starlink satellites. It blew
Yeah.
it off the roof.
Goodness.
And
Welcome in, Gladys.
hey, Gladys.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever lived in a place that had the satellite on the roof. One of my
Well, we could put
apartments
it
had it.
anywhere.
Yeah, one of my apartments buildings had it set off to the side or something. But
Yeah,
we
we
never
could
had
do that.
issues.
We could do that, but we have a lot of big, tall oak trees. So
Hmm.
we have to put it where it can see. So if I don't have good service tonight, it's because it cracked the edge of the satellite.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, so we're waiting on our new satellite to come in. And my husband was telling me, he's like, we had to buy a whole new satellite because they don't make the one that we have anymore.
That's just
Ours is an
rough.
old, yeah, ours is an old generation satellite.
All you old
So,
people, you know. I'm just kidding.
uh,
All you old people, you know. I'm
well,
kidding. I'm kidding.
this is the only internet that we literally can get where we live.
Yeah.
That's it. We had another service provider and it was awful.
Oh goodness.
I mean, we
We
go days without internet but do you think they discounted our bill? Not one
no,
penny.
of course
Not
not.
one, not at all.
Why would they want to do something like that?
I think I just did my pieces backwards. That one is right. That one not right.
Andrea
I
said
sure
that
did.
her rabbits thought they were on an amusement park ride. Their cages hang from a frame and they were rocking and rolling.
Oh my goodness. I bet they did.
And then Rita says she doesn't miss having to deal with satellite. Well, satellite might be something that I end up having to deal with, but they have to do something because we always get the crazy winds here. It's always, this is, if it's not called the oil city, it's called windy or wind city. So
Yeah.
it's one or the other here. Let's see.
And what makes it so bad for us is that we're across from a field. So we have a lot of straight line winds anyway,
Oh
because
yeah.
we're kind of like in it's almost like a hallway,
Yeah.
it's where my house is, it's like a breezeway and the wind just comes right through here.
We have that
Now
same problem, but it's in our building
I
specifically.
don't yeah, I don't get the north wind because the north side of me has trees all around it.
Gotcha.
So that's a blessing.
I apologize if you guys are hearing little dings. My email is apparently now suddenly showing up for some reason. So
It's decided to give you notification.
yes,
So
lots of them. Lots of them. Like I've got like 4 or 5 new emails that just came through and they I saw them on my phone a while ago, so I don't know why my computer is so delayed. It must be the
maybe your
snow.
computer's just updating.
Oh, I don't know. It's done updates over the last couple days too, so I don't know. It's the walls hate me. The table is a bully. The carpet hates my guts, and yeah, something along those lines. If anybody knows that full phrasing, let me know because I don't remember it all. But my thankfully everything else in the apartment building is working except for my computer.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's
Rita says, Tammy, that's funny because she thought she was having an echo. She would hear hers for dings of email, then hear mine.
uh,
Well, I'm happy to oblige. I'm happy to let my computer oblige. Unintentionally. I promise, guys. It was unintentional. Oh.
well, if mine makes a noise, it's my phone. That's what I'm on the live with is my phone. That's what I do everything with is my phone.
I don't think I've heard your phone send any dings through. Um, and I don't think anybody would normally hear mine except for the fact that when I've got a guest on, the audio comes through and then goes into my
Yeah.
software, and so extra audio gets sent through my software because of it. I got a
Yeah,
quilt.
I almost went live last night myself, but then I thought I don't have a clue how to do that. I saw
um,
Katie had canceled her live for this evening.
I did see that too. Yeah.
I hope she's okay.
Yeah, I know. I know she's been worried about Nikolai, um, and I don't think they'd managed to make it as far as they planned to make it. Um, so I don't know what all's going on, but they could also be having heavy winds there too. So
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what's going on, but I got
Well,
that
she said
notification
she
too.
just wasn't feeling it. She might have just needed a rest, a day off.
Hey, and there's nothing wrong with that. Today is National No Homework Day. So if you ever needed an incentive to not push yourself and struggle or whatever, today is the day. You have permission. It is National No Homework Day.
Yeah. I didn't do homework when I was in high school anyway, so it didn't matter.
I did. I did all my homework. I got in trouble not doing my homework in second grade, and it kind of stuck with me. So I was
Well,
the
my
one who
mother
always
told
did
me
mine.
She told me she wasn't going to fight with me over it as long as I had good grades. She didn't care.
There you go. That's
And
what it
she
should have
said,
been.
but if my grades started suffering, that's when I started suffering.
Oh yeah, that makes
And
sense.
I knew what that meant. That meant that I wouldn't get to go out on the weekend. I wouldn't get to go hang with my friends. She'd pull me out of cheer for the week,
Oh
you
yeah.
know, and I'd have to bring reports home every week that the teacher signed saying what my grades were. Yeah, no, I didn't want to go through that. That was a
Ollie,
lot.
Ollie's saying he hopes that Nikolai got to Iceland. I hope so too. I hope so too. I know that's where he was headed. Um, but this is winter, so all the all the northern hemisphere gets to deal with all the fun that winter involves, each in our own climates. Oh, that snow's gonna be so dark until we get clear skies. It's so dark outside. It's crazy. So I apologize, guys, if I keep looking out the window. The spring before we moved up here, so spring, April of 2023, we moved here in May. In April, Casper got a record-setting snowfall. I think it was like 36 inches, 37 inches, and they'd not had that record broken since 1982, something like that. Like
Wow.
it had been a while. Um, so yeah, right before we move up here, they break a record snowfall. So I don't know. This is not breaking any records. This one's are not supposed to. Um, but we definitely need it though. The mountain will definitely get a lot of snow in this. They're always.
Yeah, I had been watching of course, you know, everybody watches Ryan Hall, y'all. And he was showing like the blizzards that was coming. I was like, wow, people are
Mm-hmm.
actually still getting that weather now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Oh yeah, we get it all. We can get it all the way through the beginning of May. Um, let's see. Wendy says, Tammy, when is it that you're moving? Have you found a new place? I have not found a new place yet. I've put a couple feelers out. Asked a couple of private landlords if they're going to have a ground floor coming available when we need it to be, so that we don't have to deal with elevator issues. Um, because a lot of places around town do not have elevators. So I put some feelers out, but we have nothing confirmed yet. So I don't know. But we need to be out by the end of June. So it's just a matter of working on it. Um, yeah, Chloe says it's a good night to sew with whiteout conditions. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's a good
I
night
was
to.
getting freezing rain tonight.
Mm-hmm. I don't miss freezing rain either. Don't miss it.
Oh my
Um,
goodness.
have to set up or have a short trip tomorrow at 7 a.m. to. Oh no, that part of it I don't envy. I like.
Andrea, that was me too. That's why I never had homework. I
Oh
always
yeah,
got my
study
notes.
hall.
So,
Yeah, I did that too.
well,
At least one of my years.
I didn't go but half a day, like my senior year, and the other half a day I did work study. So,
Um, I wish my school had let me do that. I would have totally been on board with that. Chloe says, yuck, all, right? Oh, well, Tom and I went out last night right before Williams Live. Like, I was like, okay, if you want to
yeah.
go, we need to go now because I have to be back in 30 minutes. It's like, so if you want to go, we're going now. And so we went to get just a few odds and ends, so we weren't out of anything that we need, like major things. And he went to the food section, of course, because he was going to get a few food item things. And he's like, there's been a run on bread. And I'm like, are you serious? We actually have had a run on bread here in Wyoming before before winter weather. It's like this is the first we've seen of this. I was like, that's a southern thing. That isn't a Wyoming thing.
Yeah, it's like the milk, the bread.
Yeah. And strangely enough, he was going for milk and bread. Those were two of the items on his list.
Yeah.
And then, of course, he picks up ice cream. And I'm like, are you serious?
Well, we were getting the tornadoes on Mardi Gras,
Oh, yeah.
and
That's,
I have some friends down there that I checked on, and I was asking them, I'm like, have you gone and got all your supplies? She was telling me, girl, we already got all of our rice and our sausage. She's like, we got a big old pot of gumbo going out there. And I was like, is that all y'all think about? She's like, we out there partying. She said, if our alarms go off, we'll go in the house. And I'm thinking, you're going to go in the house and there's a tornado? I was like, no, ma'am. I'm getting out of the house if there's a tornado.
exactly.
I'm getting out
Exactly.
of Dodge.
Ollie
I was
says,
like,
"Oh, ice
my,
cream. Ice cream is good even when it is -40. Come on now." Okay, so
yes.
to be fair, I can't eat ice cream at any regular amount anymore. So like ice cream makes me violently ill. So that's part of it. There I could eat like, sorbet or something like that at the same rate most people can eat ice cream. So there that's part of my questioning on the ice cream.
Yeah. Um, I know you know what Sonic is because
Oh
you're
yeah.
from the South.
Well,
Do they have it north?
we have one Sonic in town, and they closed for a while. I think they're open again, but they really have odd hours. Like it's hit or
Well,
miss.
our Sonic, our local Sonic, has orange slush floats already.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, girl. I was like, oh, that's like an orange sickle. I'm so excited, but I can't have it.
Um, what I used to get when I was working, and before I got to where I can't have that much dairy, um, what I used to get from Sonic was a banana milkshake. They were the
Oh,
only
yeah.
place I could get a banana milkshake that tasted like banana. Goodness gracious, that was amazing stuff. Rita says that she's
Yeah,
with me, Tammy, as she's highly allergic to 95% of dairy. Oh, goodness.
my grandson, he is very lactose intolerant. Very, very.
Well, so
I
I can
messed
eat,
up.
yeah, I can eat cheese and I can, I can,
He can too, but he
um,
can't have milk, like
yeah,
regular milk.
yeah, milk. So it doesn't, I'm not allergic, thankfully. So it's not anaphylaxis or anything like that. But my stomach does not like dairy milk fat. Like the milk fat content is exactly what throws my body all for loops.
Have you
Um,
tried the A3 milks? Have those?
I,
I mean, have you
I,
tried those?
well, I can do like almond milk, and I can do almond milk ice cream, but sometimes even that, um, I don't know what they add to it, and it tears my stomach up too.
Oh no, that's not
Oh,
good.
oh wow. Andrea says she has a Sonic, a Domino's, a Subway, and a Jack in the Box, and a grocery store all within 2 blocks of her. So Walmart is, except for whiteout conditions, forget that. Walmart is close enough. I could have ridden my electric scooter over to Walmart if I wanted to. I could have. I can get there. Um, there's McDonald's and Subway and Wendy's, Taco Bell, Burger King, and Arby's, all pretty close, like within 2 miles. Within 2 miles, so it's not bad. Thank you, Wendy. She says, Tammy, I wish you all the best in finding the perfect place to live with a great sewing area. Right? I looked at my
Well,
husband.
my nearest Sonic is about 10 miles. My nearest Walmart about the same thing. McDonald's, the same thing. We have a McDonald's, a Popeyes, a Sonic, a Fox's Pizza, a Johnny's Pizza, a Los Padilleros, Mexican, San Miguel's Mexican. we have we have quite a few places to eat, but we have Chinese. Trying to think what else we got. We got lots of places to eat, but I'm not going to say they're all good.
No. No, they're not. Well, even if they were all good, they're not always all good. no
No.
matter no matter what restaurant you're talking about, it's not always
Yeah.
all good. Ali says he would stick to sorbet raspberry. No, not raspberry for me. It would be orange. I will do orange sorbet. So back to the sewing area comment. I have to laugh because as of earlier today, I looked at my husband and I said, I think I'm outgrowing this room. And we have talked about it, about me having my studio out in the living room and him taking over this bedroom as his office, and we'd put the living room stuff in here too. So like the walk-in closet would be his office, and then this bedroom would become like our living room. And we'd set the chairs in here and the oversized TV and fireplace and all of that, right? And he looked at me and he said, it would take us probably a week to move everything. I said, no. It will take 2 weeks. Because I said, what's going to have to happen in order for us to move all this stuff, move all of my stuff and all of his stuff, is he's going to have to move a bookshelf out of the way. And then I will have to unload one of my shelving units, move that into the living room, move all my stuff that was on that shelving unit into the living room. And then he'd have to move the bookshelf in here. And then he'd have to move the next thing. And I'd move my next shelving set. Like, we'd have to do it literally piece by piece, moving everything.
Yeah, a piece at a time.
It would be the last time I moved my sewing room, because I actually did have it out in the living room for a little bit. The last time I moved my sewing room, I had to piecemeal it out to move it piece by piece. Just because there's not a lot of room to, like, I can't condense all this down and move it into one area and then reset it back up. It is just way too much work to do it that way. So that's part of the reason when we move, we are looking for a place that we could start renting like mid-June. Welcome in, Andy. Move like mid-June or early June and start, like, I can move one shelving unit and then the next day I can move the next shelving unit, like take it piece by piece and not have to unpack or pack everything, then unpack. Because it is such a hard job. I'm not looking forward to it, just saying.
Well, my goal is to move in probably the next 3 to 5 years.
Okay.
Even though where I'm at is mine, I want to get out of this house. I mean, it was never intended on being a permanent place to live.
Okay.
It was just meant, I had kids. I had to stay within this school district, the whole divorce situation.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So Um, you know, I had told my husband I bought this house when my husband and I were dating.
Oh,
And
okay.
I had told him this is just until the kids graduate high school. They graduate high school. I'm going to get rid of the house, sell the house, but not the land because this is family land that I purchased.
Yeah.
Um, and I don't want to get rid of the land. I said, so we'll keep the land and we'll put a good concrete pad and we'll get us some Winnebago. And anytime they say they're coming over, we'll say, well, we're not at home and we'll just unhook and hit the road.
Oh, I
But now
love
I got
it.
grandbabies, so I can't do that. I need a bigger place for the grandbabies.
Oh,
Even though if my husband and I did not take a room or a bedroom each for ourselves to have an office, because he's got his man cave and I have my sewing room. So we both have an office. So that only leaves us, our bedroom and a spare bedroom.
okay.
And my spare bedroom is my decoration room right now because nothing has made it back out to the shed
Hey, you know what?
since the holidays.
My husband just got all of Valentine's put away. Of course, you now see that I'm no longer Mardi Gras either. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. You are so ahead of
Yeah.
me.
Now it is such an easy block to make.
Hi, Stella. Welcome in. I'm glad you're
Hi,
here,
Stella.
sweetie. She's one of my locals.
Hi, Stella. I'm not a local. I'm from Louisiana. How are you doing?
I'm so glad you made it tonight. Thank you. Um so yeah, I'm to the point. I've trimmed everything. I've pressed everything and I've trimmed everything. So now I'm to the point of putting everything on the sides of stuff.
Yeah.
So I
I'm
can.
going to make my little reminder out there.
Yes, please, 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 please.
Guys, I'm gonna give y'all a little hint. I do giveaways at least once a month. Here, the past couple months, I've done one for each month. If you ever see a thumbnail on any of my videos that has a chicken on it, that means that is announcing a winner. Um, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Rita's asking, so I actually get more than one room. Uh, well, I have my bedroom, which this is a funny thing. My husband's office also crosses over as his sleep room during the week when I have to work because he snores really loud and don't sleep real deep. I'm a very light sleeper. He's not normally in during the week though. If he is, it's only till like Tuesday. Um, but he'll sleep in there so I can sleep good while I'm having to work. But so I have the master, what they call the ensuite, and I have this room. This was my oldest daughter's bedroom, but it's now converted into my sewing room because I said none of my kids are going to move back home. But if they need to, I'll let them move back home. But when I was raising them and they were driving me crazy and I was losing my hair, I was like, no, no, no. Never back home. And most of my kids will tell you they would rather sleep in their car than have to come here and tell me they need to move in because my house has rules. It always
Ooh.
has. It always will. I don't care how old you are. If you're not working, you need to be in the house by 9 o'clock. And the only reason I say that is for their safety because I sleep with a pew pew by my bed. So it's really for their safety because I don't want to hurt somebody.
Yeah, you don't want to wake
And
up startled.
right, right. And, I'm used to being here by myself. most of the time. I'm going to say a good 75% of the time I'm by myself because my husband works a lot of shutdowns. He's not even home half a year.
Yeah.
So yeah, I kind of have like the whole house, the master bedroom, and this room. But a crossover style third room, crafting. Oh no, no, no. My room, this room, my husband does not come in at all. He is banned
She
from
doesn't
this
have to
room.
share. She doesn't have to
No.
share.
He has the bedroom across the hallway from me that used to be my son's bedroom that is set up as his office slash gaming room slash sleep room. So yeah, they're multifunction. This is my office, sewing room, craft room, catch-all room, cookbook room. It's got all kinds of things in here, but I mainly sew in here. But oh yeah, I was telling about the video. I did have a
Yes.
giveaway, and I have not heard from the winner. So I'm not
Oh
gonna say who
goodness.
the winner is because I need you to watch the video. But find the video that has the chicken in the thumbnail. And sometimes I just do random drawings. I don't say put a word or nothing. Sometimes I just go find a video that has like the most comments on it, and I'll go pull from the comments just a random winner.
Can I ask? Have you seen their name in my chat tonight?
No,
Okay. Okay.
I haven't. I have not seen the name yet,
Okay.
but I think I have seen this person in the chat before.
Ooh.
So,
You guys need to watch.
yes. So,
Definitely need
oh,
to
Rita,
watch. Yeah, the dogs
dogs
get
get
lunch.
lunch. Well, I do have a cat that will attack people. So, he's crazy like that.
I my cats when I had cats, they were never attack cats. Um None of my
Well,
dogs until this one would would
hey,
bark
Deborah.
somebody down. Welcome in, Deborah. Glad you're here.
Yeah. Y'all know the little Oscar that normally shows up? He's
Yeah.
the one. He will
Oh,
sleep in the
wow.
bed with me.
Yeah.
And because one night my husband come in and we didn't know he was coming in, and we were in bed and I wasn't asleep yet, and I can't hear my back door open,
Okay.
but the cat heard it
Oh
and
goodness.
stood up and got to the foot of the bed, and he stood up on the foot of the bed, with his front paws on the foot of the bed, and he was watching. He was waiting for somebody to come through that door, and he was going to get them.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy.
But I mean, I had already reached over and
Yeah.
got what I needed too. So my husband, he was like, "It's just me. I'm coming in." I'm like, "You need to start telling me you coming in." Because I was
Uh,
like, "You almost saw the light."
yeah, right? Um um Tom snores a lot, and for a while I had to kick him out because he was snoring too much for me, or I was apparently snoring too much for him. One or the other. Um,
Yeah.
but now, if I don't hear his snoring, I'm looking for him to see what he's gotten himself into.
Well, my husband actually had to have surgery for it. He had they said it wasn't even a deviated septum, it was a crushed septum.
Ouch!
And the doctor had actually come out and asked me if he had been in a very bad car accident with facial trauma.
Oh wow!
I was like, no, no. He just used to get in a lot of fights in school. And of course his mother was like appalled. She's like, not my Michael. We don't call him Michael. We call him Kevin. Not my Michael. I'm like, woman, you know your son is not that innocent. He is not a perfect little angel.
oh, oh my goodness.
But he had to have surgery for that, but he had polyps and the polyps have come back, so he's snoring again, and
Oh,
it's awful.
that's aggravating. So aggravating.
I'm with you, Rita. I can't handle it. I'm such a light sleeper that I wake up. If anything falls, I hear it. If my cat's knocked something over, I hear it. I'm such a light sleeper.
I usually am, but I haven't been lately. I think once I get back on meds that, I'll go back to light sleeping. I think my body's just so exhausted right now.
Yeah.
So exhausted.
It could be.
Let's see. Which direction am I going? We're going to go this way. I'm finger pressing my seams. I got the last 2 seams to go.
Yay! Yep, this is mine on my
I love your board. I love your board.
It looks so small, doesn't it?
It does on that board. It
on
does.
That big board, it looks so small.
Are you sure you cut the right size block?
Yes, I did. We are doing the 6 inches, right?
Oh yeah.
That's the one I've been doing.
Well, it fits.
Yeah, I saw that one and I was like, I'm going for the ones that only have the 2 colors right now.
Yeah.
And, if I may get one that has 3 colors, but I really want the ones with just 2 colors.
Yeah.
I think the next one I'm going to do is the double hourglass. That may be the one. Oh, no, I'm not, because that one requires you to do a ruler cutting. No.
Oh, I was looking at one. I was thinking about doing it, and I was like, do I really want to deal with templates? Not today. Not today.
Oh, my goodness. This 4 crowns block has 5 different colors in it.
Oh gosh. Well, you can always sub the colors out.
No, I'm not going to do anything that's got 5 colors in it. Maybe a lady's oh, that looks like a pretty one. The lady's wreath block. I'll probably do that one to kind of make up for the one I missed last week because I haven't caught that up yet.
Okay.
Because it's nothing but half square triangles.
Oh, that works.
That is all it is. You're making 12 half square triangles.
Deborah says that she bought the board too and she really likes it.
Yes, this board is fabulous. I love it.
I may have to break down, and if I don't buy one, I might have to make one.
Yeah, this one here, see you have this on the back. Have the little stand. It's just like hard cardboard. Yeah. And this Velcro's down on there. But they say something about not washing it, like in the washing machine. All I do is just take a lint roller and roll it.
Okay. I've got
because if you wash it, it loses its I don't know. It won't
the stickiness.
To it. Yeah. I mean, it's not sticky. The board's not sticky, but you know how the terry cloth will hold to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't. It says it won't do it anymore. I guess because it would like get coated or something like that.
That makes sense. Andrea says that the very last block in the book is interesting. There's tiny pinwheels. She says that those were fun. I don't know.
I like pinwheels.
Did I do that one already? Because I did one with lots of pinwheels in it.
Okay, I see the windmill block, and I think you did. Yeah, that's the last one. Okay. I think you did that one.
I think so. That sounds
because it's on page 98. I remember you doing page 98.
I think I did, yeah. let's see. When they punched my pages, yes, I did that one. It's actually right here.
Yeah.
Right here. So yep, I did that one.
Yeah, I'm
I
thinking I'm
had
going to go
fun.
get my book done because I mean, there's some pages where it will lay flat. It will like open all the way up and lay
Yeah.
flat.
Yeah. Oh, guess what? Guess what?
Yeah. Oh, I like that one. Didn't I do that one?
I don't know if you did or not.
I
Did you?
did.
The
Look, yeah, it's right
jewel
there on
box
the top.
block?
It's right here above me. Is that it?
Nope. That's a different one. Because this is what it's going to look like on point.
Oh, did I do
Well,
that one?
it's
I don't know.
similar though. It's similar, but you don't have the half square triangles at the side.
No,
Hi,
I don't.
Luana.
No, I don't have that one.
Yep.
Oh, I like that one.
So,
What page
and
is that one on?
this one is on page 48.
Okay.
So, Chloe says, I love that box, so pretty. And it's super easy, guys. Super easy.
Wait,
So,
mine ain't gonna be on point.
there you
Let me
go.
see how much.
Yeah, it goes in, it'll go in on point. Yeah, so it'll go in like this. Yes, I love it.
See if you can
Yay.
see.
They're
It's
so
got more light
cute.
over here.
Yeah, they're so cute.
Yes,
I think I'm
and
going to do
it's
this quilt
funny how
again.
your reds are more poppy reds, and mine
Mm-hmm.
are more, dull down reds.
I think this is really going to be a really good block for a Quilt of Valor group to do, or a really good quilt for a Quilt of Valor group to do.
Yeah,
Because can you imagine? All you've got to do is go pull scraps and you pick a block out of the book and you
yeah,
just make a 6-inch block out of the book. And then, you're making your 3-inch blocks and your other 6-inch blocks that are all the same. And then it's just a matter of putting them all together. Wendy was asking, what block are you both doing? This is the jewel box block out of page 48 on the Celebrate with Quilts book. So if you want the book, if you don't already have the book, it is in the description box below.
and this block is the baby bunting basket block on page 12.
She got the
See if
mouthful
I'm,
block.
yeah, a lot of bees.
Yes, lots and lots of bees. Ah, this is so very, very cool. I'm loving how this quilt is coming together.
I am too. Now, you were saying that mine looked all together. My last two rows are not sewn on, they're not attached. They are, I mean, I have them all put together except for this very bottom strip here. I don't
Yeah,
have the corner piece put on it.
gotcha. Well, that one's supposed to have the setting triangle. The bottom
Yeah, I don't
end,
have that one.
the other end is your corner.
Yeah, I don't have the setting triangle yet on it,
Okay.
but I have everything else on that row. And then I know we're two in on our next row,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't have that one from last week. I haven't done it yet. This
That's
week
okay.
has been a week of trying to just survive and catch up.
Do you see Rita's most recent comment?
I was trying to see. So then you would love doing the traditional pineapple block with the yellow.
No, she's
Maybe
going to
not.
duck. Yes. Oh, Chloe says that she made a block similar, but it has half square triangles in the middle. Oh, that should be very pretty. Um,
I
and then
love half square triangles. I mean that is a piece that I love making. Flying geese, not so much.
yeah, absolutely. It's the flying geese can be a challenge. That's why April's freebie project is based off of flying geese. So that way everybody can get a little bit more experience with it.
Yeah. Yes,
So
Dawn. Yes. Don't forget to give the thumbs up, guys.
thank
I
you,
need to make sure
everybody.
I hit mine over here.
You're right, Rita. She says Tammy does not like yellow or the traditional pineapple block. Nope, 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 nope. Those are not on my wish list. They're not on my
I
Christmas
have
card list either.
the quilt shop that I'm going to be carrying my machine to be serviced at. They had a quilt block. It was a pineapple,
Okay.
but it was almost like foundation paper piecing, but you didn't have the paper. You used a ruler. They had a
Oh, gotcha.
pineapple ruler, I think is what it was. I
Yeah,
don't
there's
know.
a
I've
ruler.
got
There. Yeah, I've
yeah,
seen
I've
there's
got
a
to
couple
call
out there.
them again. Let's see. Well, for me, it doesn't, Rita. To have square triangles. Do not make a flying geese for me.
Sometimes
I
they
don't know
do,
what.
sometimes they don't.
Uh, yeah, they don't do good for me. I just
um,
that it's having that piece in the middle and then getting both of them on the sides when I flip them out to match. They never match. Flying geese, I have to make at least half an inch bigger. I have to cut all my pieces half an inch bigger so when I make it, I can trim it down to what it's supposed to be.
yeah.
That's the only way I can get a flying geese out.
Well, I will be giving examples. I will be giving lots and lots of examples.
Well, and you know, the bad thing is when I went to retreat last year, that was one of the things that Kristen did was she did a class on flying geese. It still didn't click for me. So yeah, I don't know if anybody would be interested in going to a retreat. She had 4 slots open up and it
Ooh.
is next month.
Okay.
It's like the weekend of the 10th. Well, it's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and we leave Sunday.
Okay. So, like 10th,
It's
11th, and 12th, something like that?
yes, something like that of April. And
Thank you,
that's I
Linda.
see stars. It's I see stars quilting. If anybody's interested, y'all hop
Yes.
over. She has, and it's strange that she had 4 of them open up. That's very unusual.
Maybe
But
it was a whole group
yeah,
that
that's what I'm
had to back out
thinking.
for
That
some reason.
I'm thinking maybe somebody that maybe having something else go on, you know, a group like a sewing group that can't make it or something.
Yeah.
And but the place is beautiful. It's Stitching Heaven in Quitman, Texas.
Okay.
It's beautiful, beautiful lodge.
Aw.
You know, luckily, that's only like 3.5 hours away from me.
Yeah.
So
It's
I
a
can
few more
drive
hours
there.
than that for me.
Yes.
Just a few. Just a whole lot. Oh
Yeah,
gosh.
but it's beautiful there. They have like a fire pit and they've got a lake and they've got your little Adirondack chairs out there on the side of the lake. But this last year I went in February, which was kind of cool. It was cool. This year we're going in April, so I'm excited it's going to be a little warmer, I hope.
Yeah, it should be. Wendy says that after seeing your board, she found something
Yeah.
that she had that she could use on both sides, and she loves it. It was this display book that upholstery samples were in.
Oh
I love that
yeah, that would be
idea.
perfect.
I love that idea. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you. While we're still on the topic of this quilt,
Okay.
do you have quilting plans for it? How are you going to plan to quilt this? Are you going to send it off? Are you going to quilt it yourself or have it custom quilted?
I'm sending mine to my long armor.
Okay. Are you
And think I think I'm going to do it like I did my 4th of July quilt last year. I'm going to have stars put on.
okay?
That's going to be the design is going to be stars and swirls on it.
Okay. Awesome. So just an all over design kind of thing?
Yes, yes. I
Oh,
don't
that'll be
remember what she
pretty.
calls those things, but hers is she
Edge to
has a
edge, maybe?
computerized, huh?
Edge to edge
No, she calls them,
or pantograph?
yeah, that thing.
Okay, so she's following a pantograph, following a
Yeah,
design.
she
She's
has
hand
hers
computer.
is digital. She just plugs in whichever one I want, and she has like a subscription or something to somewhere that does them. And like if she gets new ones, she'll show them to me. But I think I'm gonna do this star in the swirls because I think that's just real pretty. And my son is probably getting this quilt, so
Okay, yeah,
might as well be a quilt of valor then because it's going to my son, which had service. And
yeah. Well,
I showed it to him the other night. He came over and well, he had to come over to put my satellite back on the roof. So because I had nothing, no TV, no internet,
oh
no
gosh.
nothing in the house at all that ran on Wi-Fi. Our security system was out because it all
Mm.
runs off of Wi-Fi. And our battery, it had been out long enough that the battery in our security system, which is a 12-hour battery, had died already.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
my husband was calling me. He's like, I cannot see the driveway. I cannot see the house. So he could actually plug into the deer cam that we have in our backyard, and he could make it rotate to the
Yeah.
house. So because our deer cam has its own satellite, and he could have it rotate.
Um,
Yes, I do have a hotspot, but I don't like
Still
to
being out in
do
the
that.
country, and it's still out in the country. So, and then
Yes, it,
now I will give you guys a secret from the cell phone world. Um, let's say you decide you want to run your hotspot to run your computer, which uses a lot more data than your phone does. Just to be able to provide just a like even a small video is going to be 10 times more data for your computer, probably 20 times more data at least for a TV than it is going to be to just watch that same stream or video or whatever on your phone.
yeah.
Um, Cell phone
And
companies
I only
will,
have 15, I have a limit of 15 gigs to,
yeah,
to
and
tether with.
and even if you didn't have limited, or even if you didn't have a limit, when you hotspot, that is different data to your cell phone carrier than the
Mhm.
typical data. So like pulling up and watching YouTube on your phone is one classification of data, and they classify your hotspot data differently.
Yep.
um, and they will deprioritize you when you get closer to your limit, or if you don't have a limit, when you get to a certain threshold, they'll deprioritize you. So let's say Cathy wanted to use it and Susan, like 300 feet away in her home, wants to use hers, but she hasn't been using as much as Cathy does. Then they'll prioritize Susan over Cathy. So like it's not the best idea. Just putting it that way.
Yeah.
Chloe was asking what my plans are for quilting. I think I'm going to custom quilt it. I think. I'm not sure yet exactly how I want to custom quilt it yet. I think within all of the white rose stars, I might do some kind of echo, like start a star in the middle and then echo it out to the edge of the block. I don't know what I'm going to do in the half square triangles yet. All the setting squares. I have no idea yet. I'm looking for
Yeah.
ideas.
And I may decide just to hoop mine and do it on my machine because this machine has
hmm
quilting abilities, and
Yes. So does
I've never
mine
used
too.
them. I've never
Um,
used my hoop to quilt. Well, I have. Like, what do I do with it?
Deborah says she's going to quilt hers herself as well.
Yeah, like this little thing right here. That's
Yeah.
quilting that I actually did on it. Yeah, that's still not into a pillow yet either.
it
It's okay.
is perfectly okay. I have lots more projects that I have
Mm.
pulled out of the depths of the buckets and baskets
That you
and
found?
boxes that I didn't know I had. Yep, that I
Yeah.
found. So
Well,
yeah, I'm
you know,
finding a few.
I would love to quilt mine, but I'm not that good with big pieces because like my space is from here. I don't, you can't even see that, but I don't have a lot of space to have a quilt up here. And this is going to be a pretty good sized quilt. And
Yeah,
just to know that it, as beautiful as this quilt is going to be, I just want to know that it's going to be, the quilting is going to look just as good. Now,
yeah.
I may, I don't know. On this quilt, this would not be good to do, but I am at some point going to learn how to do the tie quilting,
Okay, yeah, yeah. You
like where
definitely
you do
don't.
the little
Yeah,
knots.
yeah.
And I'm probably going to do that. I have a box right behind the camera of my grandmother's quilt tops that I keep saying I'm going to get to, and I am. I'm probably going to tie quilt hers,
Okay,
her quilt tops.
yeah.
But I have to get through. It's got like 30 quilt tops in there. I
Oh
counted
my
them, and it
gosh.
is so many of them. Yes,
Well,
so I'm probably going to tie quilt them.
I managed to get another quilt out of my stack. I got a quilt top or a quilt quilted. It's not bound yet, but it's up top, ready to be bound. So now I've got a load. I've got to load one. So I'm hoping to get that whole stack gone before this quilt is done, so that I
Oh
have.
my goodness, that's a lot.
It is a lot. It is a
I
whole
only
lot.
have one tote. I have one tote, and that is it.
And I've added two quilt tops that need to go into the
Ooh.
pile. So yeah, we're getting
Oh no.
there. We're getting there.
Well, I have one quilt top over here that I've got to put borders on. I have a quilt top back here, Tree of Life that I got to put borders on. And then I'm both of those are going to the long armor too.
Yeah,
I just like to know it's going to be pretty when it's all said and done, you know.
yeah.
But
I
I'm
just
going to
have
put the
so many.
borders on. I'm going to put the borders on both of those this week. I've been saying that for months.
That's okay. We're moving the week off. That's okay.
It's
Um,
just not, the thing is, it has not been forgotten.
yeah.
I know it's there. I have my Santa gnome that I have to trim and bind for Andrea. Girl, I'm gonna get it done. I promise I'm gonna get it done. Then I need to bind my Craftsman, and y'all know that was one of my first quilts.
Hmm.
When it's been over a year that I've had it, and I have not bound it yet. And I love that quilt. It's beautiful. I love that quilt. I made it to put in my spare bedroom, but right now my spare bed's got decorate decorations all over the bed, so it's no rush.
Yeah. Deborah says she's going to quilt hers herself. Rita says that does all of her quilting on her machine or hand quilts. I physically can't, so that's out for me. Welcome in, Joyce.
Yeah.
Glad you're here.
Hey, Joyce.
Andrea says she's just going to do a simple meander. She thinks she needs to see it complete before she makes her final decision. My last two that I have quilted have been meanders because that's really all I can do on Beauty, which is, this is Ricky right now. Beauty is my 770. Um, that's really all I
Oh,
can
okay.
do with the stitch regulator on there. I would need to get a ruler foot to do something different than that, but we're at a crossroads. So I am moving the machine faster. Welcome in, Laura. I'm moving the machine faster than what it could keep up with. So the Bernina stitch regulator keeps the machine from overdoing it.
Joyce, hey, Laura. I'm going to jump in. Sorry.
You're fine. You're fine anytime. Um, so I can do the meander, and the machine will let me know that I'm going too fast. But if I get a ruler foot, it does not have that stitch regulation to it. So I am going to blow past. Welcome in, Rose. I'm going to blow past what the machine is capable of, and I will tear up my machine. So I know myself well enough to know that that is not a good idea. um,
Yeah. Do you
so
know I have a stitch regulator? I bought one when I got my machine, and I have never taken it out of the box.
We need to change that. You will have a blast.
Well, I have the dual foot control,
Yeah.
and I haven't had to use it.
Well, that's walking foot. That's like straight lines. If you want to free motion, that's what that
I
stitch
don't know.
regulator is for.
I don't have to do that.
It's
I'll
fun. It's
hoop,
fun. I
I'll
promise.
hoop, and let the machine do all. I have a meander stitch on my machine for the quilting. I
well,
have that.
well, you could do a bigger meander. I'm just saying. We're gonna
No.
eventually convince her, guys. We're gonna convince her to pull it out and try it.
I have done freehand on small things.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
On
That's where
really
you
small
start.
things. Yeah. So I've got to get my mind wrapped around doing a baby quilt though, y'all. They
Mmm.
found out what they're having, but they won't tell us. Um, the 22nd of this month, we're having what we're calling a family reunion. It's just my dad and stepmom and his sister and
Okay.
all of my siblings. We're having a get together because we need a big place to do it. So we're going to the lake,
Okay.
and we've rented one of their buildings for our family. And it's my dad's birthday actually on the 22nd of this
Oh,
month.
happy
And
birthday
we
to him.
thought they were going to do kind of like a reveal there, but then I saw my niece Tuesday night, her sister, the one that's having the baby, it's her sister. And I
Okay.
was like, oh, so we're going to find out on March 22nd. She's like, no, we're doing it at our birthday crawfish bowl. I was like, that's in April. You know,
Oh no.
we have to wait longer.
When
So,
is baby due?
in August.
Oh, that's not too bad though. You got May, June,
Mhm.
July. So you got 3 months. That's not too bad for a baby quilt.
I can rip a quilt out in a weekend.
Joyce. She just found out she's going to have another great grandkid in September. Congratulations. And
I
welcome in
know
Zaza
my
and
sister,
Katie.
we're so excited. I'm probably only going to have two grandbabies. That's probably
Yeah.
going to be it. My daughter told me the other day, my youngest daughter, the one that has the 1 year old, she's like, yeah, mom, Hunter and I have been talking and we're not having any more.
Oh my
She's like,
goodness.
no, no. Well, she called me Monday night or Tuesday morning at 1:30 in the morning. And when I answered, the babies, hey Katie, hey Jaja. Um, when I answered, I could hear the baby just screaming in the background. She's like, Mom, he's been like this since 11. I can't get him to settle down. I don't know what to do. The baby's daddy is out of town working, and it's just her and the baby, has been just them all week. And so she's losing her mind, because she
I
worked.
remember those days.
And so I'm like, it was Tuesday. So I'm like, I'm off today. Let me throw some clothes and slippers on. I'll be there in 5 minutes. So I go over there and I'm watching. I'm like, girl, that baby's got gas. Give him some Malicon. She's like, I don't know what that is. I said, gas drop.
Oh.
I
Oh
said,
my
give him some
gosh.
gas drops.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness,
When
Joyce, 31 great.
yes,
Oh man, I bet
she's
y'all
got
have a
a
blast at Christmas. Oh
Wendy
my goodness.
Wendy said she
And
wants to learn more free motion quilting, and she says, "I guess you just have to get in there and do it." Yes,
yes,
that is very very much the case. Um, one of the places that I've learned a lot of my stuff from, not all of it, Angela Walter, or Angela Walters. I don't know if her name has an S on it, so please don't hate me for not thinking through as to what her last name is, but I know it's Angela Walter, possibly with an S. She did a course as like dot to dot quilting. Um, there's Leah Day. She does a lot of videos on free motion quilting as well, and they both teach it as you are sitting down at a machine, not that you're standing up at a long arm. So you don't necessarily have to like change the positioning of how you're quilting, because you don't have a long arm. Like you're not having to adapt it. You're actually learning it from someone who is sitting or using a sit down machine to move their quilt around. So that's where I've learned a lot of like how I do my ruler work, and I still need to do a lot of practice, but I can't do ruler work right now. I took my long arm down so I can put my machine on the cutie frame. And I only have like 7 inches. So from the bottom of my palm to the top of my fingers, that is the most quilting room that I have at any time. And it's in a pass that's less than 3 feet long. So I'm having to do a lot of hooping, a lot of moving the quilt. So I'm spending more time doing that than I am actually quilting. And so I know that I need to to move things up. But that's a great place to start. It's definitely a great place to start.
Hey guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. We have 41 people watching right now.
41? Are you kidding? Oh my gosh,
yeah.
Guys. You guys.
Yeah, and you're over that 700, so we got to get you up.
Yes.
We got to get you up to that 1,000.
Yep, that is my next goal. We are going to hit 1,000, and if we set a goal time, I want to hit it by the end of October. So you guys have been learned. You've been warned. You've been taught. The end of October is what we're going for.
Yeah.
All right.
And don't forget to go check out any video I have that has a chicken in the thumbnail.
Go look for the chickens, guys. Go tell me when you go look at Cathy's channel. Go find the chickens. Come back. Come comment and tell me which videos to go watch. Okay. Come back and tell me which videos to watch, please, 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 because I need to know if it's me. Oh yeah, absolutely. Good night, Andrea. Yes, Zaza. Natalie Bonner is new to the scene, as far as being a broadcaster on YouTube, or at least she's like newly come across my my scene. She does a lot of classes as well. She's good to watch. Natalie Bonner is good to watch too. Deborah is using a Q-Zone hoop. Yeah, Q-Zone is bigger than what I got. Q-Zone is bigger. Welcome in, Amy. Thank you for being here. She says, hey, Cathy.
Hi, Amy.
I'm not sewing with y'all, but I am making 6 Nantucket bags. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic.
Hey, Amy, look in my the description of one of my videos and email me and let me know a time and location y'all want to meet up.
She's one of your locals. Okay. Yay.
Well,
welcome to Wyoming, too.
She's actually from down south, but we have a shop hop starting next weekend, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
cool.
Friday at 3, and I do have a doctor's appointment. They gonna work my neck again. So it'll have to be after that, but I will be in town then. So email me, let me know. I'll send you my phone number.
She says, okay, I sure will. Welcome in, Jackie. She says, hello, just sat down after cleaning the kitchen. Well, welcome. Joyce isn't sewing either. She crochets when I'm on. Thank you. And Chloe says that I will hit it in August is her prediction. All right. Yes. So Chloe, if I hit it in August, yeah, you'll be seeing something in the mail. That's a guarantee. We will do that. If I hit it in August, yes, you get something special.
Like, share, comment, subscribe, do the thing.
Oh, hi Terry, welcome in. You guys are all popping in. Thank you. And we're actually just about to get off of here too because I need to go eat.
Yeah, me too. I haven't eaten either. I'm hoping I'm gonna call my daughter. I think they went and got some shrimp tonight, some boiled shrimp. I'm gonna be like, I want some.
They need to share. They are required to share.
Absolutely most places. Yeah, most places, I still can't eat spicy.
Yeah.
I've still got the COVID tongue. I can't eat anything that's
Aw.
spicy. And everywhere, I mean, even just the mildest little seasoning in it just makes it too hot. And that is awful because I love crawfish. Not been able to eat the first bit this year. I got some and I tried to eat them. But yeah, I was putting ice cubes in my mouth. It was hot. It was hurting.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. That's not good.
Yeah.
Oh, well, all right. Well, thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate you all being here. If you guys have not checked out Cathy's channel, the description box below has a link to her channel, okay? So please go check out her channel as well. Go find the chicken videos, the ones that have the chicken on there, and come back and comment over here. Tell me which videos I need to go watch. And even if
There
you
was
see the
one
comment
this week.
there, go ahead and leave it. Go ahead and leave it. Tell me which videos I need to go watch, please. Just help me out. Uh, but thank you all for being here. We greatly appreciate it. Yes, Jackie, send it into Show and Tell. Absolutely. I will be back live Sunday evening. I do not have the lives set up yet. I am going to go live sometime tomorrow. I do not have a time for that yet. So just be watching out for notifications. I will put something in the community tab and then I will pop on the live and I'll be live for probably a couple of hours. I've got something that I'm going to work on and we're going to see how far I get with it. And it's also going to be the mystery project that you guys, I haven't given you guys much of any clues yet. So yeah, come hang out with me tomorrow. I may also do a live on Saturday because I may still be snowed in. And then I will be back for sure Sunday night, 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time for After Sunset Sunday. So thank you all for being here. Thank you, Cathy, for coming over and hanging out with
Yeah.
me. I love having you over here. You are such a
I love being over here.
bright light for me. So thank you. Thank you. You guys